Alright, it's time for a Graves game. This will be a low elo game. I'll show you guys how to properly carry with Graves, what to look for, what to think about, what to build, etc. So yeah, I'll be playing this one against a Kayn, which with Dark Harvest I assume is going to be a blue Kayn. Which is good for me. Kayn is just generally a very good matchup for Graves, honestly. It is quite hard for Kayn to deal with the Graves with kiting potential, etc. So yeah, I'm not going to clear towards top here. Generally, I'd like starting red buff on Graves anyway. So regardless of the situation, I mostly start red buff because it allows early aggression a lot more than starting blue buff. But also in this case, I don't want to play for top lane. So yeah, if I would start the other side and I had my side on top lane, I could like start red and maybe force my way in here potentially, or just still start blue and say good luck, because as a Psy on top, tank tops, you don't really want to play for those for the most part. It is more beneficial to go for bot lane. Caitlyn Nami is going to be a very aggressive lane with a lot of range advantage to the point where they most likely get the shove. So I should be able to get a nice gank on that one. So with Graves, you're going to want to stand against this wall, and if you hit and then dash directly backwards, I didn't do it correctly there, you will be able to get an instant auto attack reset. Your E is an auto attack reset, by the way, so that's, you be sure to like use it as one. If the dash needs to go off though, so if you do it correctly, you can yeah, you can get that timer there into the wall. Didn't do it correctly this time around, that's on me, but you know, just hit the big one here. I'm making sure the small pellets actually clip the small one a little bit there, so that one actually dies. As you're about to finish the camp, you do want to make sure that you have your true grit basically ready to go. So this skill needs to be up, because with long walks you need to be able to use it at the end here in order to hold on to your passive. You want to stack this up, especially against AD champions. If you're playing against an AP jungler, it's not as bad. Like, you can kind of chill a little bit and you don't have to worry as much about your stacks, because, well, it gives only armor really, right? So it is better to, at that point, you can chill if you want. You do take a little bit less damage from your jungle camps, but you can chill if you want. If any champions like Kindred and stuff, or you know, anything that wants to go really aggressive against you that does a reasonable amount of physical damage, this includes Nidalee still, because she has quite a bit of physical damage still. But yeah, those types of champions having the extra armor is great. Otherwise, you don't necessarily need it, because when it comes to clearing your camps themselves, you are practically full HP the entire time. Kayn is bot level with 12 CS level 3. Very interesting. That is actually not good for Kayn. Let that die to the backwards Q. The wave state on bot lane is awful right now. I need to try to fix that in a second. Gonna have to force that in or something. Finish the camp off here. Let's see if I can go for this Nami real quick. This should be doable. Oh, that is very unfortunate that he last hits that. That is extremely sad. I mean, okay, I still get enough money for my Dirk on the first back, which is nice. But yeah, my support going in for last hit auto attacks in that position is not necessarily what you want to see. We get a nice backside angle on this mid laner here, so we'll see if this is going to be doable. Okay, my mid laner does not see me, I think. Fair enough. Because he didn't make a single movement forward. He's going to back off. This is not worth it. Does get a return kill on top, which is nice. I need to reset in this position because my Krugs are going to respawn relatively soon here. And yeah, we just want to get there as they spawn to keep a nice consistent camp pacing in there, which should be good. CS is looking good. Kayn went for the early bot lane gank angle, so he is going to be quite delayed. As long as I make my like respawns happen here, I should be in a very strong position. Like, clear them as my camps respawn and don't lose the camps to Kayn, basically. He could technically take my Raptors pretty quickly here, which is something I do have to consider, because I'm obviously a little bit late here. Gonna go clear this relatively fast by smiting it, so we can be in a position as the Raptors spawn. Okay, close fight on mid lane. Mid laner doesn't have flash, but it's gonna be very unkillable because it's pretty safe positioned. So it's not really something I can do about that. For me right now, just clear your camps, be consistent. Graves needs his money for sure. Might have some opportunities for a bot. Now it's looking interesting. That Aurora does not know when to recall. Kayn is now bot lane. We have to move quickly here. Finish that camp off as we run down. Nami is still level 2. Nami missed a large amount of XP because Caitlyn held the wave here and Nami was walking all the way up to the turret. We're gonna walk very aggressively into this position. Allow my team to hopefully push the wave, and then we should be able to dive this, I think. Because Nami is literally level 2. Okay, I'll be careful. It's fine. She gets hit. Can I, like... I think it should be doable, realistically, but I'm a bit worried about how my team is gonna play this dive. It's good damage. Go up. I just need them to play it relatively well, and they're a little, like, they're scaring me a bit, you know? I need to hold the wave here now. This is not good. Ah, you had heal till... Okay, I mean, I missed my Q, so it's on me regardless. That was not a good dive. I did not play that well, particularly myself either. But yeah, my team definitely could have done a bit more there too. The time there was closing in on me because I was taking too much wave damage from the... too much minion damage from the wave, and then the heal came in at the end. It was a bad decision probably for me at the end to go for the Nami. I think the better decision overall is probably to just have gone for the Kayn instead, because he was in like a more favorable spot, or just try to walk out, I guess, because it was too slow on that dive position. I was very hesitant of doing stuff like that because usually going for like an aggressive dive requires very good team coordination, and you're just not really gonna find that in low elo. So I was like more and more hesitant as time went on, and eventually I ran out of time. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk past this for now. I'm gonna do the scuttle, hit level 6. That dude's very healthy. The control ward there does not help me here. Dude, this Cassio does nothing, by the way. You don't have flash, okay. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't reach. Damn. I think she could have walked up so much faster. She still had ult too and didn't cast it. Kayn is gonna be there. I can go... Oh, can I actually? Lowy's gonna come out of base. I don't think I can. Ult him! What are you doing? Click it, man! What do you mean? Ult him! He literally ran at you face first and you don't click ult. Holy moly, okay. Yeah, I guess that's how that works. Okay, I see. Dude, why is it so hard to get these kills and these ganks, man? God damn. She could have ulted the Aurora earlier as well and there would have been a finish. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Crazy. Let's clear the rest of my bot side camps here. Don't want to leave them up for too long. Kind of want to look for a bot play again. This game is going extremely unfavorably for me at the moment. I feel like I should have had like 5 kills at least at this point. Oh. Gonna run here. Go for the Kayn first. Very good. You should kill the Nami. Alright, good. Going for the last hit. I don't... I don't care. I need those kills at this point. This is the way I'm gonna win this one. I'm definitely not doing Dragon. My mid lane prio is not good for this. My smite's not up either, and Kayn is gonna be out of base very, very quickly here, so I literally cannot Dragon. Still a good gank though. I waited patiently there for the Kayn to walk into melee range because he definitely was going to do that. There was no ward there, and I just hit him down. He's not level 6, so he gets bursted very easily. All right, perfect. I have my item. We're gonna go opportunity. The reason we're going opportunity, you see people run Ghostblade and stuff, but you shouldn't really run Ghostblade. And the reason for this is Ghostblade on ranged champions is effectively halved. You get 20 movement speed while out of combat. You do have 15% movement speed for the ghosting effect from it. However, at 20 movement speed out of combat, at 400 movement speed, these things will give you 20 movement speed by default. And then they give 5%, so that scales on top of fleet and everything. So it's actually going to give me a lot more movement speed in general. So the item is just going to be more valuable. It is basically same price, but more value item. Because the movement speed of 5% is straight up consistent across the board. Stacks with relentless movement speed and everything, so it adds up throughout, if that makes sense. So it just ends up being the best. I take relentless over going treasure hunter as well because of the movement speed. Like, I like to have good movement speed, and they kind of, you know, got it Ghostblade for ranged champions a bit, so you gotta have to adjust a little. Gets out. At this point, I mean, I guess I'll just do these 3 void grubs maybe. Oh, cannot do that. The Alawi is here. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the void grubs be then. I can go for dragon. I think this is fightable, actually. Especially with a Jinx rocket potentially. Especially if Cassio would rotate with me as well. That would be great. King tries to leave, obviously. Oh, I didn't get my ult off. Die, please. Thank you. At this point, I think I should just commit to doing the dragon. Because the dragon's like already lost a good amount of HP and I could just finish it now. Because the enemy jungler is dead. In situations like that, always try to focus the enemy jungler as much as you can. As much as possible. It's good. Oh. Was not an auto attack range there. I mean, void grabs are just not going to be a thing taken in this game. It is okay. We clear this. We keep a good pace in our camps. We have double K in CS. This man's trying a little bit too desperately to gank. I'm not doing void grubs here. Like, at this point, I can't even get 6, so I don't really want to spend my time doing them anymore, honestly. Kane is doing them. Very interesting. And he is gonna get out, right? There's nothing I can do. Let's get my camp tempo. Oop, I accidentally leveled a point in E instead of Q. I have some time. I guess I can take the last 2 here for a bit of XP. There's nothing else to take, really. There was a fight there, but that fight's not gonna happen. I feel like Alawi might even win that, actually. Did I have to help? I think I might actually have to help. That's just gonna burst them out. Q flash there to get the flash, get the Q to like go off instantly in a good position, and then we ult to finish. I don't want to get allow get anything off at the end there. That doesn't do anything, Kane. This is like, there's nothing Kane can do here, really. He does get it, but he does die now. So I don't know if that was necessarily the correct choice there. I don't mind losing the blue if he plays like that, you know. Dead, perfect. Hold my Q there to actually hit the turret with it so it bounces back on the guy. We're looking very strong. Like, the thing here, like the biggest problem, Kane went for super early ganks on a champion that really needs a good amount of CS tempo, and this is just hurting him now in the long run because his ganks didn't go well, and now because I just kept it consistent and just took my opportunities as they presented themselves, I actually just have a colossal advantage. Can I actually finish this thing? I don't even think I can. I might actually have to give up the Rift Herald here in a second. Yeah, he just created big problems for himself on repeat. Okay, sure, like the dive I did here and I died for it was not particularly good, but at the same time I didn't lose much camp tempo for that, you know what I mean? Like, I still got plenty of camp tempo, whereas he just didn't. This takes forever with the eye not opening at the end. Finish this off. I have a lot of money, so I definitely need to look the back soon. Dragon's gonna be up in like 2 minutes. I think I just do Raptors and Crux it and reset, do bot side camps out of base, spend my money. And we move on from there. Have a lot of kill participation here. Finish this off. Okay. That Caitlyn is relatively strong, I guess. ELO is definitely not weak either. We have to go for brains not functioning collector here. I'm not gonna get another longsword with that, actually. I'm gonna save the rest of my money because the item I next want to go for is basically an Infinity Edge. Can do some boots upgrades. Potentially. Probably steel caps. I'd actually just straight up go for... Oh, there's Kane. So he did take my Gromp. I'm one camp away from the level up. So I'm actually just gonna do blue here real quick. Hit the level up. Move down this way to cut off the Caitlyn. Okay, pretty decent flash heal. It's a decent escape. Don't think I can reach. I cannot reach. She has a tier 2 boots advantage over me there. Fair play. She used flash heal, so like, you know, fair enough. She can do that once. And the next time she will definitely get killed. Top's dying. Okay. Just gonna get bot scuttle here. Keep it nice and clean. Nice and consistent for myself. My CS is looking good. Just to make sure I don't lose out too much on that. Quickly gonna get the scuttle here. Perfect. I think in this situation, I'm just gonna walk for try as fast as possible. I should have more movement speed than Caitlyn, so... Interesting. Goodbye. I knew she was gonna be somewhere in this area, so we just kind of hunt for the Caitlyn at that point. A bit of map awareness there. She was running down for the wave. I just have to find her, and then she just instantly dies to one hit because I'm very strong. And now, because we have bot lane pressure, we can go for this turret. And then with the Rift Herald we have, we can press for the second turret later. For 700 gold off that turret. I always like to take second tier turrets on the side lanes, because it just provides a large amount of gold. We're going to clear the wave here. And then after this, we'll go for the dragon. Probably. Depending on like how this turns out, because I do see the Kane mid right now. So I probably can just Rift Herald this turret right now. Dead. Just one shot to support real quick. He walked up to me and I got an angle on the wall to be able to land my Q very effectively. However, anything else here is going to be a bit too aggressive. Because I have to respect Kane to a decent degree. I cannot like fight Kane and Caitlyn at the same time, I think. I'm like relatively strong, but not strong enough to risk that and then lose a dragon afterwards for no reason because I died because I tried to flip a fight. So I'm definitely gonna just do the dragon and not risk it too much. Smite that, and I guess I'll just recall because my topside camps are a thing I want now. This bot turret's low, I'll go back for it. It's definitely 700 gold worth taking, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna go steel caps in this game, and then we're gonna go for the Infinity Edge next. Full on burst them out. My top side is up. Kane most likely is going to look to try to take those. So we're going to prevent at least the red buff from dying. The Crocs might already be gone. We have an option of going top here as well. Okay, Kane is still going aggressive for the gank. So we're going to ignore our camps for now and just go straight top because of this. Like, we know Kane is not taking our camps right now, so we don't have to worry about losing them as much. So we're just going to rotate over. My team is dying a bit. I did not have to ult for that. I forgot about Collector there. Like, I basically at the end forgot about Collector damage. And I wanted to burst out the guy because I didn't want Sion to die. I needed to, like, I just wanted him to be able to survive, and I didn't know how much damage this guy was going to do, so I ulted to make sure he died in time. That's why I used it. But the Collector finished him off before my ult even hit, because, yeah, Collector things. Don't be afraid to use your ult either. It's like a very low cooldown, so just using it is fine. I definitely don't try to hold on to it too much. Right now, just going to clear through the rest of my camps. Keep a nice, good gold income here. We're looking very, very strong. Like, just good pace overall with Graves is like how you win. Like, this champions will snowball very well. You can do a lot. I essentially got like a bit of the scaling curve of an ADC, right? So... Okay, Kane's mid, going for it. We'll go mid as well. Died the collector. I was like looking to maybe flash for that perhaps, but I think this time I respected my collector. This time I listened, you know what I mean? I waited, I was patient. Let me check the bot side camps. Go for the Caitlyn. I want this, the turret here as well. This guy will die to win Graves ult. Right? No? Okay. It goes into the Cassio, it's fine. Finish him off there. Oh. That's a bit awkward actually. Very good damage. Q auto attack, finish him off, hit the turret down. I think I just move for Nami here. Nami's gonna walk here, but maybe I can like surprise her or something. As she walks back. It's kind of what I'm expecting here, hopefully. This might be warded. I don't have a sweeping trinket, so this might be very risky. Okay, that's definitely warded. That does a lot of damage too. I have to flash that, otherwise I'm dead. Don't get hit by those. Goodbye. No, I didn't have damage? Really? Dude, I thought I would have enough. I actually thought that was enough damage range. Damn. Okay, I just gave a shutdown. I was a bit too aggressive. I got the Nami and I should have just walked away, but then I thought I could kill that guy, but I was like... I must have been like 30 damage off or something from getting that kill. Must have been really close. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Yeah. Is what it is. We're gonna go for the for a bit of lifesteal next. Get the Bloodthirster here, I think. Because like we got the Infinity Edge opportunity just for the movement speed. This crit. Like just get that nice good damage in there. We have 50% right now. I could obviously go for like a Lord Dominic's is like a prominent item to go for, or Mortal Reminder, stuff like that for the armor penetration, but without like hitting Alawi, I don't really need armor penetration as much, and I think survivability in the form of a Bloodthirster is going to be very, very good for me right now, because that allows me to make much more aggressive plays, which is definitely something I want. I want to be able to play very aggressive now. I have a good lead, so we're going to make sure that it happens. Auto attack move here, so as soon as the Kayn walks into my range, he dies. Nope. He just straight up died, okay. Dude, this attack range increase from this man is actually quite mental. Auto attack! Oh, God. Oh, Milio is a champion, by the way. Jesus. Just, it's fine. I don't know what I'm... Like, at this point, I have to leave. Like, we have dragon spawning. I can't disrespect Kayn at this little HP. I'm gonna definitely get killed by him, even though he's weak. Just gonna do here. I would like my team to actually rotate for this objective as well, because doing it by myself is pretty risky. I do have lifesteal, though, so I do get a lot of HP back now, which is nice. Milio is a like this combination here, like this Milio is just gonna give me like all the range on the planet and just heal me and everything. Like it's just gonna be really hard for the enemy team to deal with, I think. Just keep it nice and clean. We do good damage now every crit. Okay. He does have red buff. See? Not here? Okay. No, I missed my... I mispositioned my Q there. I'm gonna cut them off from the back, so they're gonna die to allow... Oh, she missed that one at least. Okay, we're good. I should be alive because of that miss. If she hit that one, I might be very dead, but... I need to leave. This is gonna be an Alawi ult here. Okay, that's a kill. Wait, how did that not hit the Nami? Excuse me. Hit him, finish him off quickly. Hit the war. And that was pretty close, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that Alawi is very, very, very scary. My God. I definitely need some armor penetration, because this is a bit of a problem.
Let's settle the score.
I definitely kind of want a Baron. That's still not a bad call, honestly. I do need my team for that, though. I could tank this, I just don't have smite. Cassio will have damage, so tanking it is not a problem. My damage gets cut in half by this debuff. But if Cassio is here to DPS the Baron, it should be fine. She has very good Baron damage. I just don't have smite for this, but I don't think Kayn can reach this situation in time. He went bot lane. Okay, we're chilling. Okay. I do have a Lord Dominic's. But I think might need Mortal Reminder more than I need Lord Doms. Because the healing reduction against an Alawi is definitely not bad. I think I'm going to go Mortal Reminder here. Even on this back. Even though I can afford this, I have the money. I will have the Vamp Scepter for a bit of lifesteal. But I have the money for an entire Mortal Reminder right now. And the Grievous Wounds from this is just going to be too good. So I will... Like, this item can be used as well. But, like, this is just... honestly a lot more value in most cases due to the Grievous Wounds, unless the Grievous Wounds is just kind of useless. Then you can take the extra attack damage from Lord Dominic's. Or on Graves as well, you can go for Black Cleaver, to be fair. But if you're going to go for an Infinity Edge setup, Black Cleaver is not that great. What? How did that one hit me? Excuse me. I thought I dashed through it, by the way. Oh no. Illaoi is scary for sure. Good damage. He's taking a large amount of damage here. Don't get hit by that one. No! I needed one more hit. Good flash. I respect it. He's dead. What do you mean? He is still dead. I was about to say, how do you live that? Nami lives on one, unfortunately. Flash for a 0-6. You have some copium issues, my boy. Obviously, I'm just gonna flash for a kill. I don't care if you're 0 and 6. Because this creates openings for the fight right now. Hit this guy from a bit of a distance. Don't get obliterated by that. We dashed that at the end there, so don't hit me with that one. There you go. Last item here would have been a Bloodthirster. And yeah, that is it for Graves. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure the like button below helps me out quite a bit. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 43k damage, which is by far the most here. Illaoi did a very good amount as well, which is not unexpected. We have true damage at 3600, objective damage at 54.7k, healing done at 19k, damage taken at 27.9, self-mitigated another 22, decent sign obviously has more. Gold earned at 17k, which is by far the most. Like, the biggest thing here was just very consistent in the camp tempo, and then just picking up kills whenever that worked out for me, essentially. So, yeah, very good gold income. Kayn kind of shot himself in the foot a lot by just going too desperately for ganks and forgetting about his, like, pathing choices, which just created massive problems for him because the ganks weren't paying out. If the ganks were paying out, things could have gone a little bit better for him, to be fair, but yeah, it's a bit iffy. Flayed Footwork healed me for 4100, but gave me a large amount of movement speed burst throughout, so that's very good. A Triumph for the extra HP and gold. Alacrity for the attack speed, cut down for the extra damage. I like this one the most if I'm going to go for this, because I mean, these days going for like the crit build is actually just better on Graves. It just does better by a large margin against very tanky teams. The build does fall off a little bit. You can still win with like enough speed tempo, I suppose, but at that point, like the cleaver setup, at that point, the last stand becomes a little bit better if you're gonna go like full-on cleaver with Dev's Dance Maw type situations. You know, then cut down all is great, but that build at the moment is much weaker than just going for this like lethality crit angle. So I don't like it as much right now. I cut down for 1600 extra damage, Eyeball Collection for the extra AD, and then I take Relentless Hunter for the movement speed. I just take 11% movement speed increase here, 5% from the opportunity, and then that will allow me enough map rotations and enough like ability to close the initial distance. because Ghostblade active is used to close the initial distance a lot, and then with Relentless you kind of make up for it, and then opportunely after you get the extraction from this, you get the movement speed from this to get out as well. So it's very nice combination to run it this way. So last item here, Bloodthirster, and that would have been it. With that being said, that was it for Graves. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.